Blue Bloods Season 14 is going to be its final, so there's only one chance to give its characters the send-off they deserve. Watch this video to learn what are Will Estes' hopes for Jamie and Eddie. Discover what Donnie Walberg loves most about the show.
Oh my gosh, everything. Honestly, yeah.
And how Tom Selleck reacted to the news about the Blue Bloods ending.
I don't know who I'd be.
Let's start. Will Estes as Jamie Reagan. Being on Blue Bloods has been a unique experience for each cast member, but for Will, it allowed getting family moments he didn't have in real life. For instance, he got to fight Donnie Walberg one time in a scene, and that stood out for Estes, who never had brothers. He also had many precious moments with Len Carrier. The actor explained that although he had amazing grandparents personally in his life, Will didn't have much access to them growing up. So the scenes where Jamie gets to go in and ask his grandfather for advice kind of made up for that experience. But most of all, Estes enjoyed working alongside Vanessa Ray, who plays his wife. It's generally good if actors get along when the cameras aren't rolling because chemistry is essential.
And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
This time, an off-screen bond was genuine. Working with Vanessa has been so much fun. Shared will. And it brings a levity to my character and to the show. Eddie and Jamie have been through a lot, building trust in each other to growing closer to becoming a couple. And now, as Estes revealed, the characters are ready to have children in the next steps. He'd love to witness that dynamic between the couple, while both of them struggle to balance parenting and their jobs. Up next, let's find out what his on-screen wife thinks about this potential happy news. Vanessa Ray as Eddie Reagan. The actress revealed that her friendship with Will is one of the longest relationships in Ray's life. After all, they've been scene partners for 10 years. He knows me in a space that, like even my best friends, haven't worked with me on long 12-hour days. So we know each other in a very specific kind of way. Beyond Will, Vanessa has also formed a close bond with Bridget Moynahan. On screen, the in-laws frequently find themselves butting heads. In real life, Ray often makes fun of it, like in this caption to a screenshot from a tense Blue Blood scene. You maybe can't tell from this post, but like, she loves me. And as for Vanessa's happiest memories from the show, it's definitely Eddie and Jamie's beautiful wedding. It's iconic, gushed Ray. My whole family was like, you got to have Tom Selleck give you away, are you kidding? Like Will, Vanessa also sees parenthood in the cards for Jamie and Eddie, especially now when the actress and her husband adopted a baby boy in real life. However, she's unaware what the future holds for her character.
We don't know. We don't have a lot of say in how it all wraps up at all. But, of course we have hopes and dreams for our characters and our favorite family.
Her on-screen sister-in-law is even more secretive about the show's finale, but she's ready to take risks. Bridget Moynahan as Erin Reagan. With an acting career spanning nearly 25 years, this beauty appeared in many notable shows and films. For once, it's a recurring role on Sex and the City. Then, Moynahan appeared in Coyote Ugly and the first 2 John Wick movies. But the role of Frank Reagan's daughter has become her career-defining performance. Bridget discovered her growing fame on the show in a hilarious way. Her friend was apparently filling out the crossword, and the actress was one of the clues. I did feel like I made it, revealed Moynahan. I don't think it was the New York Times one, so I still have that next step. Being on Blue Bloods also became a great opportunity to step behind the camera. In season 12, Bridget made her directorial debut, which was more important for her than she thought.
I just turned 50, and it just feels really good to be doing something new and have a new challenge in this next, decade.
The actress has returned to the director's chair twice since then, including this season's episode 4. Moynahan remains tight-lipped as to what the future holds for Erin Reagan. However, she's adamant that Blue Bloods could definitely go on longer than 14 seasons. The show has been telling stories of the police, detectives, and the law through the lens of a family grounded in strong morals and values. I think it's a shame we're removing such a true, honest voice from the air, shared Bridget. And her long-term friend totally agrees with his on-screen sister. Donnie Walberg as Danny Reagan. Season 14 seems as good a time as any to end the show, and the chance to offer satisfying closure to the characters' journeys is certainly a positive aspect. But that doesn't bring Donnie Walberg any comfort.
I don't know, I get a little emotional because I really love everybody that I work with.
The actor revealed that he felt blessed to just have been associated with something that has provided so much to so many people. Furthermore, the Blue Bloods set became a true home away from home for him.
I have this other family that I'm surrounded by, not just on screen, but off.
Still, Donnie hopes that such a great show may continue in some form.
I'm still in denial. I'm very much a present moment person.
Me too.
And until it's gone, it's not going away as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And maybe there's some way it'll still end up surviving and carrying on in a different way.
Hilariously, he even joked that Blue Bloods might have had a spin-off. Danny and Erin become private investigators and move to Hawaii, teased Donnie. But that was too close to Magnum PI, so we didn't want to do that one. And what about his character's story arc in Season 14? So many fans want to see Danny and Baez together. It's now or never for something romantic to happen between them. Answering those expectations, Detective's love life is already being discussed on the show. In episode 2, Danny admitted that he didn't want to start a relationship with his partner because of his fear of putting loved ones in danger ever again. And Marisa Ramirez might have confirmed that a romance between the two is hardly possible. They're just so great as work partners, she explained. I think that's where they're happiest, getting to spend the day working together. Anyway, we hope for a happy ending, as Danny is definitely back to the dating pool. And finally, let's see what the Blue Blood biggest star thinks of the show's finale. Tom Selleck as Frank Reagan. When the show premiered back in 2010, no one would imagine it would last for so long. But the family-centered drama became a steady ratings magnet. Tom Selleck couldn't believe he got on a show that was bigger than his previous long-running series, Magnum PI. I said to myself, I can't be this lucky twice. He credits the success to the idea of intertwining family storylines, all coming together at the centerpiece Sunday family dinner.
What attracted me to Blue Bloods wasn't that it was a cop show in the procedural sense, but what I saw really was a character-driven show at a time in episodic network television where that's a rarity.
To this day, Selleck refuses to bid farewell to the series or discuss possible endings for his character. I love the role, and he's not done. I'm not done. And I think there's plenty of room for the show. The TV icon is also an executive producer of Blue Bloods. Retirement, whether Reagan's or his own, is the furthest thing from Selleck's mind. We'll see what happens, he teases everyone who comes asking. Even if the network bosses want to wrap up the show, Tom remains optimistic. I'll do whatever is best for the whole situation. And I think CBS is going to end up being very conflicted with their present plans. And he most probably knows what he's talking about. After all, his upcoming memoir is titled You Never Know. Do you think that Blue Bloods should end with Season 14? And if that happens, which spin-off of this iconic show would you watch? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and stay awesome.